If your username is the answer, what is the question?
How did you develop your phobia of ramen?
What do you put on a tombstone when you forget the name of the dearly departed?
Who's the nemesis of the Energizer Bunny?
Who killed my neighbor Boris?
What happens if you put a bomb in something?
Did you hear something?
What do my hemorrhoids make me do?
Tourists of Reddit, what places should we absolutely visit in Europe?
Vilnius, a hidden gem. You can spend 4 days and never get bored by the variosity of the city. Green heart.
Krakow for me. Cheap and a lot of possible day trip. Old city? You have it. History? Auschwitz for a day. Big city? Warsaw for a day. Nature? Zakopane for a day. Nature plus history? Salt mine for a day. Food are excellent.
Stoke.
What is easy to learn, but difficult to perfect/master?
The old Chinese game of Go. Took me 30 seconds to learn, but never ever will I get past the tip of the iceberg. It's amazing though.
Chess.
Any instrument. I've played the guitar for several years and I still feel like I have a lot to learn. Cooking. You can learn the basics, but the really good stuff takes a while to learn and perfect.
Playing pool. Drumming.
Why can't you sleep tonight?
My mind rarely stops. Insomnia.
Congestion. Frown.
Started on an antidepressant that's working. I'm up getting my life back.
The sun is up.
Serious, sex workers on Reddit. What's your approach for special cases of clients, like obviously depressed, sad, sick individuals etc.? What was the most unfortunate case you've ever encountered and how did it affect you? When is the worst time to hear a crunch sound?
When you're looking for your glasses.
When after 30 minutes of searching you give up trying to find your hamster and you sit on the couch. Taking a shit because something has really majorly fucked up. I landed on my neck on a trampoline a year ago. I'd say that was a pretty bad time to hear a crunch.
When you're walking on a frozen lake.
When it's not crunch time.
When driving over a crosswalk. Thanks for the gold. But why this got so many upvotes lol.
What fictional bad guy was written so well you hated them passionately?
William Fancyson.
Percy from the Green Mile. I hated him more than Wild Bill.
Joffrey.
Dolores Umbridge.
Any Roald Dahl villain.
Hal from Megamind.
Gym goers of Reddit, what is something, protocol, etiquette, tips, etc., that New Year resolutioners should know about the gym?
1. Re-rack your weights. 2. Don't leave your weights on the bar. 3. After you are finished, return the weights. Remember that before you can get into heaven you have to do a single squat under all the weight you left racked like a dickhead. One thing. If you're unsure how to do an exercise correctly, for the love of God ask. Most people are friendly and will help.
Don't start big just because your friends or everyone else is lifting big. Start small, it'll be easier to maintain the routine and there's a much smaller chance you'll injure yourself.
Don't hog the weights. The most annoying thing someone can do is hog all the freaking weights and dumbbells and refuse to let others use them.
What happened in this decade that everyone forgot?
Vuvuzelas had a very brief and entirely too long moment of fame. The whole Ashley Madison fiasco where people were exposed for cheating on their spouse. It was a pretty big deal, mofos were scrambling.
Muammar al-Gaddafi, leader of Libya from 1977 to 2011, was hunted down and executed.
Arab Spring. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill and the massive economic impact it had on people living nearby.
Redditors who have been out of their home country, what's the weirdest thing you've seen?
Not seen, but heard because I was asked what part of France I was from. I'm British. Edit, I was in San Diego.
A man and woman in their underwear holding up a sign in New York.
I got called a fucking asshole by a 5-year-old on a bike with training wheels in Belfast.
Late one night in Shinjuku, Tokyo, I witnessed a Japanese pimp screaming at a prostitute a solid 8 inches taller than him. He looked like the stereotypical pimp, from the fur coat and cane right down to the Cadillac. It blew my fucking mind.
I was walking down the street in Thailand and a hooker on the other side of the street yelled, "Want somebody come fuck me in the ass?"
There actually are old ladies that call me sugar or darling. I thought it was a myth.